morning everyone, it is Monday morning yet again. Here's what I'm taking to work for my drinks and my food today. First, my drinks as usual, I have coffee for 0 smart points. In my coffee I have 1 tablespoon of fat-free half and half for 0 smart points. Then I have 1 teaspoon of Timmy Skinny Tea for 0 smart points. And in that I have the juice of a quarter lemon for 0 smart points. Those are my drinks before 11 o'clock. My first meal of the day will hopefully be around 5 o'clock. It is a taco wrap. I have 1 Olay Extreme Wellness wrap on the back, on the bottom, for 1 smart point. I have a 1/3 cup of Trader Joe's beefless ground beef for 1 smart point. I have a 1/4 cup of the Kraft fat-free shredded cheddar for 0 smart points, and loads of cilantro. I will wrap this in a paper towel, put it in a Ziploc bag, and heat it for 30 seconds when I'm at work. And then I will eat it with salsa, this salsa, for 0 smart points in my little jar. So my first meal of the day is 2 smart points. And then second meal of the day is grapes, which I will eat probably on the way home from work, and that is 0 smart points. So everything I have so far until dinner is going to be 2 smart points. Hey guys, I can't believe it, but it's almost 5 o'clock already. It has been a day. Whew. Quite a day. So it's almost 5 o'clock. Here is my outfit of the day. This is my super cool shirt. I'm like trying to show the sleeves. My super cool new shirt with the awesome sleeves. I've decided that it looks best with white. So here's what I have on today. And yes, I almost never wear jewelry, but I thought that the neckline needed a little dressing up, so I found something that matched. And you guys, I think I nailed it with the eyeshadow today. How's that? Because I'm trying to find something mild. I guess I'll just sit at this table here. I'm trying to find, I mean, I don't like super bold, dark eyes, so I think this one is, I like that shadow, so yeah. So that's my outfit and makeup for the day. Like I said, it's been a crazy day. Not super busy, but just definitely not my ordinary work day. So we just had a really long meeting this morning that lasted an hour that I really don't think I even need to be in on at all. But what are you gonna do? Sat there for an hour when I could have been getting stuff done. Number 2, oh, should we talk about this weekend? You guys, what a crazy food weekend. So Saturday, I was actually totally okay with all of my choices, even the popcorn. Yes, the whole buttered popcorn. I ate that entire small buttered popcorn to myself because Eddie does not eat popcorn. I layered it with butter myself, and I ate it all. When I was getting towards the bottom, I was like, this is really greasy and salty, and I still finished it. So it was so delicious. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I think that I could possibly work that into my regular plan maybe every other weekend. Probably not every weekend. So I think, and we probably really financially, I don't know if we should be going to a movie every weekend. That one was actually free because we had a gift card. We get, a lot of times we get gift cards for movies. So anyway, loved the popcorn. Now Disney, on the other hand, I loved my sandwich. I usually get a roasted vegetable sandwich at that restaurant, which they didn't have, so I got the grilled chicken sandwich. It was delicious. The wine was delicious. It's my favorite wine that tastes like cranberries. And then things kind of got a little crazy. I wish I would have either had the toffee or the marshmallow thing. And honestly, that marshmallow thing was too sweet. So I wish I'd just had the toffee, but maybe purchase like a 2 or 3 pieces individually instead of the whole bag. And then the whole McDonald's burger fry thing, I don't know. I could have done without the sweets and without the McDonald's. I wish I'd made better choices there. You guys, by the time I got home, my stomach was hurting. I did not feel good the rest of the evening, and I was just so happy to wake up this morning and feel normal, like back to normal. I enjoyed my weekend. I always do. I always go over points, but it feels so good to be back to Monday and back to basics. So today, this morning, totally back to basics, back to what I've been doing, my TMT, my intermittent fasting, counting points. It's not 5 o'clock yet, so I haven't had, it's 4:54. So I haven't had my taco wrap yet. As soon as I get back to the office, I will have it, and I'm super happy about that. I have been hungry this afternoon. I don't know if that's because I disrupted my intermittent fasting by eating earlier yesterday, or maybe it's because I ate so much garbage last night. I don't know, but it feels so good to be back to normal yesterday. But you know what? I don't feel bad. I'm not down on myself. That's my weekends. That's how I eat on the weekends. That's what works for me. I'm sure you guys have something that works good for you. So I did get some thumbs down Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think it's probably the same person. I'm sorry that my perfection is not up to your standards. I'm actually so far from perfect. If you watch me for that reason, then just don't bother. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna eat what I'm gonna eat, and I like to splurge occasionally, and then I get right back on track, and that's just what I do. So if you don't like it, you don't have to watch me. So what else? I have 2 days to be back on track before weigh-in. I say 2 days because I've got all of today, and then I've got most of tomorrow. So my weigh-in is tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Today I am totally back on track with intermittent fasting. I'll be having a nice normal dinner, and then hopefully get to bed early. I'm not doing any intense exercise today. I'm just doing yoga, so there's that. But tomorrow I will be doing the same intermittent fasting, and I will be running at lunch. So I feel like I've got almost two full days to really get back on track and make weigh-in pretty productive. So that's good. I have no problems with that. And if I'm up a little, which I don't expect to be up a little, but if I am, then gosh, we know why, right? And I'll take it. I'll take full responsibility for that. So today I did not take my first walk break because of that meeting. I am on my second walk break now, and I walked with my friend at lunch, so I only did like 2.25 miles instead of 4. So my step count is going to be really low today. I'm not going for a run today because we're doing yoga tonight at 8 o'clock, so my step count is low today. What are you gonna do? I am looking forward to yoga though. I enjoyed yoga so much last week. I'm totally looking forward to it. So I hope Eddie's mom is going with me. I try to talk Eddie into going too, but I don't think he's ready for that. He used to go with me back in the day, what, like 5 or 6 years ago. He used to go with me, so imagine that. Had a terrible headache. I'm reading this list. I have like a total list of things I wanted to share with you guys because it's been all day and I haven't had a chance to touch base at all. So I had a terrible headache this afternoon, which is totally weird because I woke up feeling fine. Number one, I never have headaches, like ever. I know you guys know I have a high wine tolerance. I never get hangovers ever. I don't usually get headaches, so when I do, it's bad enough to take some aspirin or something, then it's pretty bad. So I ended up, I was feeling actually even nauseous from the headache, so I ended up taking some Tylenol, and once that kicked in, now I feel fine. So I don't know what that was about. So what I'm super excited about and what I want to show you guys is my art project. It's done. I'm so thankful that it's done, and I have to first of all thank Eddie tremendously. Eddie, thank you for all your amazing help. I could not have done it without you. He was such a huge help, you guys, with executing the idea, actually getting the wine bottles on the board, and just a lot of great ideas. He's definitely, like I had said earlier, both he and his mom are very, very artistic naturally. So I am not, but I wanted to challenge myself with this project, and it was definitely a challenge. But I want to show you guys the art project. I think I might have to do several pictures because the way I insert pictures into this iPhoto, it cuts them off weird. So I'll probably insert a couple photos so you can see the entire project. It's actually a 2-piece project, and there's one more element that I still have to get back to the office and do. But I wanted to share with you guys the title of the project and the little blurb that I had to write to go along with it. Then I'll show you the project so you'll understand it more. So the title of the project is Netflix and Swill. Yes, Netflix and Swill. So here's the blurb that goes along with it. Most people that know me know I have a love for great wine. Not necessarily expensive wine, but great wine, and particularly dry reds. Nothing complements a great wine better than time spent with those we love. For me, that list includes my husband, Eddie, my 4 adorable grandchildren, and not pictured, my children, my sister, my parents, and my mother-in-law. I have always been a huge believer in getting away, whether it be a 2-week family vacation, a weekend getaway, or my new favorite, a day at Disneyland. If I can't step away for an entire day or more, I love that a good movie can transport me to faraway times and places. Enjoying a dramatic series, a suspenseful thriller, or even a goofy comedy with a lovely glass of wine is a favorite way to unwind at the end of a long day. My rendition of things that make me happy would not be complete without the centerpiece pictured here, my adorable and slightly cantankerous cat, Stanley. Please take a recipe below and enjoy my new favorite summer treat tonight. So I'm going to show you guys the art piece, which again is 2 different pieces, and I'm going to place in a bowl several copies of my sangria recipe so that people can actually take that with them and hopefully enjoy a little bit of what I love. So I'm going to show you the art project now. And so I wanted to read that blurb to you guys because I think, and I think you'll agree, I think that perfectly, so the theme of the whole art project was things that make you happy, whatever makes you happy. Anything goes, any medium. A lot of people did watercolors. I obviously work with a lot of artists, like real artists that draw. I don't draw. So a lot of people did watercolors and paintings. I saw one sculpture, so super excited to see the whole art gallery. We have the opening reception on Thursday, and you know that's going to involve wine and cheese. So Thursday will be over points for me. I am not avoiding this reception at all this time since I actually have a piece in the showing, and I'm super excited about it. The last art piece I did, I was not happy about it, and I did not want it to be displayed, but I just went with it. And this project, every time I look at it again, I love it more and more, so that's good. Thank you, Eddie. Anyway, I need to get back to work. I'm going to go eat my taco burrito, and I will check in with you guys after work. Bye. Okay guys, we just finished with yoga. It's 9:20. I'm super hungry and ready for dinner. I did have my taco wrap at about 5:20. I had grapes on the way home, and that's it so far. So I'm definitely ready for dinner. Eddie has made one of those Greek rice bowls that I think we had that like a couple of weeks ago. It was so good. So that's what's for dinner. We're using quinoa instead of rice. Yoga was awesome. It was a little more challenging this week than last week. I thought so, but Eddie's mom said she liked it better. So I thought it was a little challenging, but I'm super surprised that my flexibility is coming back really fast. Like, I still could use a lot more practice, but I'm way more flexible this week after only 3 classes than last week. And Eddie did how many miles on the bike?
8 miles on the bike, which is the same amount of miles as last week on Monday at this gym. Apparently, you know, there's 2 classes at yoga. One is at one gym and the other one is at the other gym. So I've done the bikes on both, and I was able to do consistently 8 miles on the bike that we went to today. So
Did
on
you
Wednesday,
have the tension the same?
So Wednesday, we'll have to see if I can do 11 miles on the other bike.
You know, that doesn't surprise me because at all of the gyms I go to, all of the rowing machines are different. Like the tension is different. Some are horrible, some are really good, and they're all different from the rowing machine at work. So that doesn't surprise me that the bikes might all be different too.
Right,
So,
or it could be the focus. But I mean, if I did 8 miles last week and I did 8 miles today, that's right on the dot. So you're right about the machines being tension, but my mind was on a lot of other stuff today. So hopefully that wasn't what slowed me down, but I just kept on pedaling.
so we'll see what Wednesday brings.
Let's see.
11 miles.
Let's go eat dinner now.
Okay, let's eat dinner. Okay, it is 9:47 and here is my dinner. I am so excited to eat this because the last time we had this Greek rice bowl, it was so amazing and so delicious, and it's going to be better this time because Eddie actually made the tzatziki sauce. So Eddie actually did all of this, so kudos to Eddie. So here's what I have in my rice bowl, which is actually quinoa. This is a Greek quinoa bowl. So on the bottom I have a cup of cooked quinoa for 6 smart points. On top of that I have 3 ounces of shredded chicken breast. You can see it under all this goodness. 3 ounces of shredded chicken breast is 2 smart points. And then we have this cucumber salad. It is cucumber, tomatoes, red onion, green onion, artichokes, and the artichokes were jarred in water. All of that is 0 smart points. That is mixed with some everything but the bagels seasoning from Trader Joe's, and then also 1 ounce of Trader Joe's fat-free feta cheese. So this whole salad part is 0 smart points. And then Eddie made this tzatziki sauce. So it's a pretty thick yogurt tzatziki sauce. We actually used a fat-free yogurt, a fat-free Greek yogurt. So tzatziki sauce in the tracker, 2 tablespoons is 1 smart point. So ours is actually probably less because we used fat-free Greek yogurt, but I'm still counting the 2 tablespoons as 1 smart point. And so what I did is I thinned out my 2 tablespoons with water. You could thin it out with some almond milk or whatever cream or dairy you want to use. I just used water. I thinned it out so that I could put it over my entire quinoa bowl as a dressing. So I have 2 tablespoons of the tzatziki sauce for 1 smart point. So my entire bowl is 9 smart points, and it's so delicious, you guys. This is one of my favorite meals, and it's huge. It's super huge. So 9 points for my Greek quinoa bowl, and then I have some sangria here. I have 8 ounces of sangria for 5 smart points.